All right, in this video segment, I'm going to take you on a brief tour of the universe view on the control surface for S6L. This is one of the more exciting developments that we put together for S6L, and I hope you get a charge out of this. I really love this workflow, so check this out. All right, so I'm going to take you up to the universe view here, just to give you a quick tour of all the functionality and everything that we can do here. So what is the universe view? Well, honestly, the universe view is really nothing more than just a tiled view of all of the processing channels on the console, right? And they are active tiles, meaning I can see mute statuses, I can see metering, I can see all things going on at one time for large numbers of channels, right? Certainly many more channels than I can have up on the control surface at any given time. So it's not only a visual view, but it's also a functional view as well. So let me describe what I'm talking about here. As you can see on the screen, as a matter of fact, I'll pull up the zoomed view here so you can see this and hopefully kind of follow along here. As you can see right now, I have all input channels here. As a matter of fact, I'll start some audio here so that you can actually see the functionality of it and see that it actually is an active screen. So what we have here is a tiled view of all the input channels, and I can scroll to get through them all. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at over 150 channels right here in just this single view. I can also see all of the auxes that are available to me in my system, in this case 57 auxes, all my subgroups, all my matrices, all my VCAs, my mute groups, and my mains left, right. So it's just a nice way to view and stay on top of all of the things that are happening there. In addition, I have another view down here that represents the current top layer on the console, and I can scroll this horizontally to see where I'm at on the console if I want to access any of those channels as well. All right. Now, this, like I said, this actually is a functioning system here in the universe view. I actually have a number of function buttons here in the inputs page. You can notice I have attention. That allows me to touch any channel and attention it. If I switch over to mute functionality, now I have all of the mutes visible as well as accessible, meaning I can mute channels and unmute channels from this view as well. This is tremendously powerful given that you can see all of the input channels in one go. Same for solo. If I want to get to something quickly and solo it, I can scroll and get to it. I also have the ability to assign color here. If I go to the color assignment paintbrush, I can choose green. Now anything that I choose will turn that channel green. I can also choose favorites here, much like we do on our cell phones today. So if I'm in star mode, now any channel that I touch is actually going to create a favorite for me. So I'm out of that now, and likewise there are other functions available for the outputs as well. So if I go to auxes, you'll notice that I have all of that same functionality plus the ability to spill or multi-assign to any output that is chosen. So for instance, I'll just take one here and spill it. Now I've actually spilled that auxiliary down to the faders, okay? So it's completely functional from there. If I want to solo any output, think about this from the confines of a monitor engineer. I'm actually looking at 57 auxes here and could solo it just immediately without having to do any navigation on the console to get there whatsoever, okay? Same thing applies for groups. I have that same functionality there. Matrices, I can do assignments, or I do solos, etc. from there, VCAs, the same, right on down the line. I can also do layout assignment from here as well. Now, what you're looking at right now is a user-defined layer in this particular show file. If I go to layout assign, you'll notice that the horizontal scroll turns into my channels that are on the top layer. All of the attention buttons are lit here to let me know that I'm going to assign or unassign from this layer. And I can literally take channels in and out of that layout assign from that point there as well. So you can do a complete layout build for your user-defined layer right from the universe view, completely from the universe view. Okay? So let's take a look at the final couple of options up here in the universe view, and they are the ability to sort and filter all of these processing channels into much more usable or much more definable groups. So I have all of my inputs here, and right now I've put them in a sort that is numeric, is 1 through 157, I believe, for my input channels. Yes, somewhere around there. I can also sort it alphabetically if I want to do it. If I just touch on A to Z, now I've sorted completely alphabetically in that output section or input section. I can also sort by color. If I want to touch on the paintbrush, I can now say just show me all green, and it will only show me the green channels. And of course that carries over to all of the other different processing types as well. Likewise, I can go to my star. Remember when we did some favorites programming? Now if I press the star here, it'll filter down to only the things I've chosen as favorites. This can be very, very handy for auxiliaries, groups, etc. Even my matrices, I have one that is my main PA matrix that I've chosen as a favorite here in order to get to it very, very quickly. Okay, so very powerful, very, very fast, especially when you consider how many channels we're navigating at a time here. It can take a lot of pressure off of you navigating the actual surface itself. You can actually do a lot of the navigating and investigation right on the universe without losing control of your show. Very, very powerful. All right, so as you can see, navigating via the universe and even programming and operating via the universe is a really, really efficient way to do things. You can navigate large numbers of channels very, very quickly there. So I hope you guys buy into it and dig that workflow. It's really, really cool. All right, so that'll do it for Universe. Thanks for tuning in. Keep checking back with us for more Avid S6L operational videos. We will see you guys later. Bye-bye.